Hey everyone, this is David J. CPA. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Today I wanted to give you another financial news update. We're going to be talking about student loans, student loan repayment, and when will the student loans be canceled. There's a lot of things going on right now in the political world about student loan debt cancellation. I wanted to give you a couple updates on that. But before we get started, if you have not already, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, hit notifications, and hit all. That way you can stay up to date on every video that gets uploaded to this channel and get you one step closer to becoming financially free and keep you updated on the latest financial news in our finance world right now. So let's get into this today. Actually get started, I do have a link down below in the description to my Patreon account. Please join us over there. We're building a community of like-minded people who just want to talk budgets, financial planning, financial independence, and financial freedom all day long, 24/7. It's going to be great. If you want to take your financial planning to the next level, this is the place to go to do it. So down below in the description, I'd love to have you join us there at the Patreon. Question for today. Will student loan debt be canceled? Will student loan debt ever be canceled? This is the hot topic going on right now for both current and past college students who have incurred student loan debt. Like myself, I went to college. I do have student loan debt along with millions of other Americans. Matter of fact, the student loan portfolio right now is to the tune of $1 trillion. A lot of people out there wanting to know what's going to happen with this, what's going to take place. And if you want to keep up to date on the latest financial news, this is the channel to go to. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on these videos. On May the 3rd, the U.S. Secretary of Education, Miguel Cardona, announced that the current pause on student loan payments until September 30th, 2021 could be extended to a further date. But he added this caveat, do not count on it. So the goal, the plan right now is still to resume student loan repayments after September 30th of this year. His administration is still expecting to start collecting payments beginning in October of 2021. He said this quote right here. He said, we're looking at it. Obviously, we're going to always take the lead from what the data is telling us and where we are as a country with regard to the recovery of the pandemic. A further extension is not out of the question, but at this point, it is September the 30th, end quote. This is from the Forbes.com article, student loan payment pause could extend beyond September, but be prepared to resume payment by Adam Minsky. Secretary Cardona also stated that his administration would initiate a quote-unquote ramp-up of their procedures and processes to make sure that lenders are effectively communicating with their borrowers to make sure that they have ample amount of time to prepare for repayment before they receive their first bill in the mail or first bill in their email. This is very important. They must handle this with high professionalism and be able to communicate to their borrowers effectively. What happened after that? On Tuesday, May the 4th, Richard Cordray, the former head of the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, began his turn to head up the Education Department's Office of Federal Student Aid. What does that mean? That means that Richard Cordray is now responsible for overseeing the nation's federal student loan portfolio, which is, like I said before, in excess of $1 trillion. He is the new man on the block. He is the man who is going to make these calls about student debt cancellation and when student debt repayment is going to happen. So my thought process is that he, along with Miguel Cardona is going to be working together to decide what's going to happen from here. Richard Cordray has already started receiving endorsements from politicians who are advocating for student loan cancellations, such as Senator Elizabeth Warren, who has stated that the country is facing a, quote, student loan time bomb and will throw millions of Americans off a cliff when it explodes. Now, there has been a push, and we have heard this for the last few weeks now. There's been a push for the Biden administration to cancel $50,000 of student loan debt per borrower. $50,000 per borrower. Now, this would alleviate student loan debt for 36 million Americans if they decided to agree on this and enact this into law and to cancel this debt. However, this has received many pushbacks. President Joe Biden has stated that he would be willing to relieve $10,000 per borrower, but would rather Congress enact this through legislation instead of an executive order. So Biden has pretty much put this in the hands of Congress to handle this. He wants this to be done through legislation and not through an executive order. Richard Cordray states, quotes, that there has been a lot of conversations that need to be had. A lot of legal analysis needs to be digested. A lot of policy thinking that has to be done. And I am not ready to prejudge that just as I am coming into the position. This is from a Forbes.com article entitled New Glimmer of Hope Emerges for Student Loan Cancellation, Richard Cordray by Shahar Ziv. Now, what am I trying to say here? Ultimately, what's happening right now is that Richard Cordray has the say as to when student loan repayments will begin again. He also has a say in if and when student loan debt will be canceled. He has a voice in this, and he is someone that we must also pay attention to as this story unfolds. So we will keep watch on this topic. So this is your financial news update. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this sheds some light on the current hot topic right now, which is student loan debt repayment. If you have not already, please hit the subscribe button so you never miss another financial news update. I love having you guys interact with my channel. I really enjoy it. And this is why I'm here. I want to be able to give you as much help as I can possibly give you, whether that be financial news or whether that be different styles of budgeting and how to become financially free. You get a hodgepodge of all kind of stuff on this channel, so I really appreciate your support. And like I always say, let's get out there and become financially free.